Hey guys, on this episode of Project Woo, I'm going to take the muffler off of the car and see what it sounds like to run it with just a straight pipe only. I really want to put that 347 in and get some straight pipe V8 sound going on, but that's going to take a while. I'm really tired of driving a quiet car, so I'm going to take the muffler off and just see what it sounds like. Pretty sure it's going to sound like crap, but I'm going to do it anyway just to see, and plus it'll make a neat video. So here we go. Woo! We'll go ahead and slide under the car, show you what I've done. I've already took the muffler off. I didn't film it just simply because it was a little bit too much to deal with as far as filming and doing work. But basically, I just took the muffler off and put in this brand new piece of pipe. It's 18-inch inside diameter. It is 1 7/8". It's bolted up real nice right here. And I put the hanger, if you can see it, put the hanger right there, that way everything stays in place. I had to take the section that goes over the back axle right here and twist it just a little bit so that this would line up and not hit the gas tank. But other than that, it was a straightforward, pretty easy job to do, and there's that. So we're going to go ahead and drive this and see what it sounds like. I hope it sounds good, but honestly I don't think it's going to. But that's the whole purpose of doing this, is just to see. Sometimes it's good to experiment, play around. That's what owning a car is about. Just having fun with it and just seeing what happens whenever you do whatever. It's a good way to learn too. I've never owned a car with a V6 that I pulled the muffler off, but I have, of course, heard some that the muffler was crap. And of course, being a V6, it sounded like crap. So I'm hoping that's not the case. I'm wanting just a little bit of a beefy sound. And with the stock muffler, it's really quiet. But if it sounds too bad, it's going to take away from the look of the car. And I sure don't want to do that. I don't want it to sound, you know, so bad that people laugh at it. So we're going to go ahead and take this out for a drive. I'm going to put the GoPro on the dash and just go from there. Okay, so that drive's over. My thoughts are this. I'm going to put the muffler back on it. I didn't like the way it sounded. At idle, it sounded real nice. It kind of had a deep rumble to it, just a little bit, as compared to stock. I thought that was nice. I enjoyed that. But from idle up to about 2,000 RPMs, it just sounded like, honestly, the sound of white trash. I think that when people heard it, they would be thinking, wow, that guy's got an awesome car, but how many natty lights has he drank today? Yeah, I don't want that. When people see my car, and especially hear my car, I want that V8 to be so mean sounding that they think they're going to hell, something like that. I want it to be the meanest sounding car I can possibly have. And that straight six, unfortunately, just ain't gonna get it. One thing I don't want to do is take away from the beauty of the car. I've worked really hard and tried to get this thing looking as perfect as I can make it look with the money that I have to put into it. And I think I'm just gonna have to wait for that 347 before I can drive around with loud exhaust. But as we all know, anybody that's into hot rodding, there is nothing like the sound of a V8 that's built right. So I'm just going to have to wait a year or two. Until then, guys, appreciate you watching. This has been Project Woo!